Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Secret Files Tunguska. We had a lot happen last time, so I want to take a few minutes, get our bearings. Because first of all, and sum up last time, because last time we visited a museum, we talked to Max Gruber about Tunguska, and he filled in some holes for us on that. And then we solved a little puzzle our father left for us. And then that led us to the missing coin from the collection, if you remember that from episode 1. We solved that. I was expecting it to take longer, but we ended up solving that. And then that started a chain of events where it turned out Oleg Kambursky, the guy who was cold to us when we knocked down his house, saved us from the guy we knew was going to be shady, Detective Kaspersky? Detective Konsky, sorry. And then he told us about a secret expedition to Tunguska, and now all the scientists involved they're being asked to come, and if they don't come willingly, they get kidnapped. So he flew us on his personal plane to Russia, where we met a contact of his. I don't have that written down. Those things happen so quickly. But if anyone can tell me what his plane is, because it reminds me of a PBY-2, but I don't think it is. So if anyone actually knows what that plane is, feel free to let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of curious. So let's read our diary here. This is the This is Kambursky's contact. Sergey. Okay, so Sergej. I think it's just Sergey, but world contact and really sleazy guy. He kept commenting on Nina's body in generally icky ways. So let's read our journal and get caught up here. So chaos, Berlin Museum. Nina wanted to meet her father in his office, but all she finds when she gets there is terrible chaos. What happened here? Ambush. Berlin apartment. Nina is attacked as soon as she enters the apartment. The apartment has been ransacked. Her concerns about her father appear justified. But what are the burglars looking for, and did they find it, or will they come back again? Embassy. Berlin apartment. One of the cassettes contained a strange message from Vladimir. The first and last in the car, a fourth of the openings to the entrance to the underworld, and finally the guardians of my work. Lisa, Berlin Museum. Lisa happened to take some photos of suspicious figures who were hanging around near the museum. Since Eddie the janitor also stammered something about mysterious characters, this appears to be the first hot lead. Photos, Berlin Museum. Lisa's photos weren't as meaningful as hoped. Could the black robes be an indication of a sect? And what about the strange amulet one of them is wearing? Oleg, Berlin. Oleg's house. Oleg Kambursky does not seem to be a very likable character. Is he hiding something, or is he just chronically unfriendly? Bugging operation. Berlin, Oleg's house. Nina was able to record a telephone conversation with Oleg. Just like in the mail that Nina's father wrote to Oleg, the subject of the conversation is Tunguska. Maybe Max will know more about it here. It says Tunguska. Max. One photo. Berlin Museum. A photo of Nina's father during one of his expeditions. The writing on the back of the photo says 1958. Vladimir Kalenkov, and there was originally another expedition participant in the picture, but who? And why was the photo torn up? Catastrophe. On the morning of June 30th, 1908, there was an indeterminable phenomena to be seen in the sky. A short time later, a cataclysmic explosion with a magnitude greater than 2,000 Hiroshima bombs shook the stillness of the endless stretches of the mid-Siberian mountains. Infernal flames reduced everything to rubble and ash. An unimaginable shockwave snapped trees in half like matches and threw herders and their reindeer 20 kilometers from the explosion into the air. Seismic vibrations raced around the world at 500 meters per second. That night, the sky was aglow in Europe. Strange discovery. While drilling, Russian mineralogist Leonid Kulik, let me write that down. Leonid, maybe? Allegedly discovered a substance that was unlike any material known on Earth. Kulik had already made the headlines 11 years before. He had claimed to have found a giant, unshapely object made of an unknown material between unnaturally grown plants near the explosion site in the Tunguska region. All attempts to take rock samples failed because the material was too hard, and during the next expedition, the mysterious The mysterious object had suddenly disappeared. Erfolg. Damn it, I knew that word once upon a time, but no, I don't. The date, though, it looks like 29th of May, 1938. Kulik's expedition. It's one or an Erfolg. I wish I knew. I don't have my phone with me, so I can't look it up right now, but, okay, found strange object which disappeared. I don't know if this guy in particular will be important or not, but personal documents. Berlin Museum. A secret compartment contained documents from Nina's father, Vladimir. According to the documents, he was on a secret expedition in Tunguska in 1958. Mysterious discoveries such as supernatural plant growth were repressed by higher-ups. Vladimir and his colleague Manuel Perez Vladimir's 1958. He was on the mysterious discoveries such as supernatural plant growth were repressed by higher-ups. Vladimir and his colleague Manuel Perez set off with the region on their own in 1977, with terrible consequences for Perez. Nina's father blames himself, stating that research should never be more important than a human life. The documents also contain a letter from an ominous organization in Ireland, but the pages are blank. Secret ink, maybe? Between escape and a hunt. Berlin. Detective Konski has threatened Nina and Max. Oleg arrived to help just in time. He says that he knows Nina's father from an expedition to the Tunguska region in 1958. And he knows even more. Nina's father could be on board a train from Moscow to the Tunguska region. Really abducted? And why? Fail to tell. Moscow train station. Nina and Oleg have set off for Moscow. Sergei, one of Oleg's smarmy contacts, suspects that Nina's father is on the train. His plan to bribe a guard in the military train station has failed. Nina is forced to depend on herself. And that brings us up to speed here. So here we are outside the train station. Let's look around.
Even with wheels, that thing probably wouldn't move. Without wheels, there is not a hope in hell. That rust bucket is in a really miserable condition.
I guess we're just
That thing is completely rusted, and the crank doesn't move. That thing is rather rusty and immovable. It has some similarities with men of its age.
Rusty car jack, okay. Rebel.
Well, let's rummage around in the garbage, shall we?
Yeah, why not?
Great! A rusted nut and an unidentifiable iron something. It's the small things in life that bring happiness. Dirt and refuse. Known among experts as junk.
Yes.
As long as the worker is looking the other way, I should take the opportunity.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna steal from people now. Red box.
Demolition of a workplace is never a good idea, especially if the workplace belongs to a huge, strong building worker. The barrier is to stop people falling into the open sewer. It would make more sense to run one around the whole sewer.
Okay.
Luckily,
bricks.
they are not as heavy as they look.
So let's take a break. Hey, don't mind me, just, run around your workplace here. What else do we have here? A poster. That.
An advertisement for the Gattuso Corporation. Outrageously expensive, insufficient coverage, lousy service. If those are your requirements for a cell phone in today's world, go to the competition. If not, come to us. Gattuso Telecommunications offers the ideal contract option for any requirement, tailored to your needs. Switch now. By now, they seem to be everywhere. I've already received dozens of brochures from them at home.
Alright, hold.
A long rubber hose. Demolition of a workplace is never a good idea.
Okay, so she's saying we can't do anything while he's here.
He's making a furious impression. Fun on the job usually looks different.
Well, let's talk to him. Hello, do you speak German?
Hello. So late and you're still working?
Yeah, real funny, huh? You probably think it's hilarious that a poor guy like me has to work so late, and then has to muck around in other people's shit. Real funny, huh? Ha ha.
Wow, you're in a good mood. I wasn't having a laugh at your cost, honestly.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm a little irritable. Today's actually supposed to be my day off, and now I have to work overtime just because this bunch of soldiers doesn't know how to flush the toilet. You hopefully aren't one of them, are you?
No way, don't worry.
Good. When I catch the person who dumped this shit on my lap, he's going to be sick just thinking of the word toilet.
Yeah, look, could we change the subject, please? My graphic imagination is very well developed, and my stomach is remembering what it had for lunch.
Oh, why so angry, even though you just told us?
Having to work on your day off is, of course, really bitter. That would piss me off, too. Excuse me, a slip of the tongue. Did you already have some plans? Cinema, a few bars, or anything?
Yeah, I wanted to go fishing. Couple of beers, rod in hand.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend like that once.
Huh?
Nothing. Tell me more.
Well, just a really relaxing day. But maybe I can do it tomorrow instead. If only they'd finally pick the right lottery numbers.
What about these lottery numbers?
The lottery. What is so special about that?
They hold a special drawing in which you can really clean up. You know, I've been playing the lottery for 20 years and have never won anything. But today is my lucky day. I could tell when I woke up. All this shit is gonna end today. I'm gonna buy myself a little cabin on a nice river somewhere. Maybe I'll even buy the river too. And then...
Yeah, and then spend the whole day with your rod in the water, I know.
Exactly. The stupid thing is, you have to have every number in exactly the right order. If the first 3 numbers match, you can win something too. But to really clean up, all the numbers must be correct.
That means, in the worst scenario, if you have one wrong number, you can lose completely.
Yep, but I'm gonna win. 856549. I'm gonna have a new life with these numbers.
Alright. Hey, how about that hunk of junk over there?
That car over there, is that yours?
No, I think that's been there for a few years now. I don't even know if there are any parts still in it.
And tell me about the soldiers.
So the soldiers have screwed up your day off. Did they just turn up all of a sudden?
No, it wasn't that sudden. There've been rumors going around for a few days, but I had no idea there would be this many. I have no idea what they're all doing here.
Hey, you don't mean to tell me that the soldiers are swarming all over this quarter and you have no idea why they're here?
Well, there are always a few soldiers running around here. After all, it's a military train station. But I haven't seen this many in a long time. I've heard they're heading to Novosibirsk.
And what do they want there?
I have no idea. They don't talk to us. Think they're just better than us. Most of them don't have an original idea in their head anyway. They merely follow their orders. Someone told me there are also scientists with them. And a little while ago I saw large cages. I have no idea what they're planning.
Cages?
Yes. Apparently there are some prisoners on the train. Maybe that's why.
Cages for prisoners? Are they keeping my father like a wild animal? I urgently have to get on that train and get him out.
Alright, well, thanks for your time.
I'd better get going then.
Me too.
Alright, let's look at our inventory.
A nut. Any stupid comment about who is nuts has been strictly forbidden to me by the script author. It is. It looks like, it could certainly be... I've got no bloody idea. Let's see what Russian construction workers have for breakfast.
We got...
No
bread and butter.
cheese, no ham, but 4 layers of butter.
Good thing we speak Russian, apparently.
A thick rubber band. These are either the stones of wisdom in duplicate, or just a couple of bricks.
Okay, I think...
Hey, a catapult! We used to shoot at tin cans with these when we were children.
Well, slingshot more than a catapult. So now, anything left? Let's look at this entrance there. I have a feeling we fling the nut, but I don't know at... Cigarette butts. Oh, here are pebbles.
If all of these cigarette butts are from today and all from the same watchman, then he should apply to one of those record-breaking shows on TV.
Hey, look. They have a stop sign in English in Russia. Pebbles.
A normal pebble. According to Sergei's theory, I should be able to get in there without any problems. What now? Seen from here, I would guess 60 watts.
Oh, is this really what we're doing?
Damn! That is the third bulb this month already. What idiot keeps ordering this cheap junk? The story was just about to get interesting.
Hello! I certainly didn't just break your light bulb.
Let's see if some charming words will get me into the station. Hello, you wonderful man.
Oh, hello.
All alone are you out here? Can I enjoy your company for a while?
I don't care.
Uh-oh, that'll be a hard one to crack.
Those your cigarettes?
You smoke quite a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I know it's unhealthy. But I simply can't give it up. I've tried everything. That's why I'm glad I get to sit outside. At least here I can smoke. Want one?
Yes, please. It'll be good for my nerves. Isn't smoking forbidden inside the station?
Absolutely no smoking. They probably have stuff stored in there that could raise half of Moscow to the ground.
Oh, what things?
No idea. And to be honest, I don't really want to know. Sometimes, ignorance is bliss.
Very wise words.
Reminds me of the first 15 minutes of Kursk, where you can catch a soldier getting a smoke behind some crates where he isn't supposed to. The officer, also one of the officers that you work with, also you catch him having illicit smoke on the submarine later.
You were guarding the side entrance here. Is there any special reason for it?
Yeah, no one's supposed to go in there.
Talk about stating the obvious. I'm flirting with you, stupid. Oh, and because of that, they have installed a strong, muscular man like you here.
What? You mean me?
Yeah, right. I'm sure they spent a long time thinking about who they could give such an important task to. And they came to the conclusion that only you could fulfill the job. Well-trained and radiating power and strength.
Yes, you're probably right. I've only been with the troops for 3 years, but I've already achieved a lot.
Of course, I, as a mere woman, feel much better when I know that real men like you are defending our land. What is so important about the station that you have been chosen to guard the side entrance?
Actually, I'm not allowed to say. It's top secret. But I guess it has to do with some secret service thing. There are masses of conspicuously inconspicuous people running around. You're not from the FSB, are you?
Me? No, of course not.
Phew. I was lucky. I nearly let the cat out of the bag. I don't want to end up like my colleague. They just took him away.
Sure, I understand. Damn, I almost had him in my hands.
We're laying it on really freaking thick. Okay, so Solotov was a guy that we bribed that ran away. Hey, BMP, if I'm not mistaken.
Your colleague, where did they take him? Is he coming back soon?
I'm afraid not. The 2 guys that took the poor guy are from the FSB, I think.
Oh, why did they take him?
No idea. But it's better not to ask questions. The wrong one at the wrong time, and it could be your last question. As soon as they have you in their grip, it's not easy to get out again. If you get out at all.
Alright, well, thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot for the information.
My pleasure. See you soon.
This newspaper here?
Yeah?
Can I have it?
I guess so. The light bulb just exploded on me. It was really old anyway, and it'll be weeks for sure before anyone replaces it. You have to fill out a form that is signed by the officer on duty and then faxed to the ministry. From there, it goes through 3 committees, and with some luck, I'll see another one before I retire.
Yes, the wonders of bureaucracy are international. What about the newspaper?
Fine, just take it.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time. Just, go around
Here are the numbers of the special draw. 356549. One single wrong number. The sewage worker will be kicking himself in the ass all day long.
Isn't that... Oh, it's 856549.
One small manipulation of the lottery results and the big win is perfect. Only short term, but isn't short-term happiness better than none at all?
Hey, hey! It's your lucky day!
Here, the late issue. You can find out in here whether you can go fishing tomorrow or not.
Yes, I won! I won! I have to go home at once and tell my wife. Oh, what's the point? I'm going straight to my favorite fishing spot and we'll fish all night. And I'll quit first thing in the morning. If you want to marry a rich man, you'll find me down by the river.
Didn't you just say you were married?
I can only hope that he takes his sweet time about resigning.
Yeah, maybe try to turn it in before you resign. Alright,
The barrier is to stop people.
let's muck up his work site now. Because we are evil people. We are a bad person. I guess we're just taking that. Iron bars, okay.
A long rubber hose.
Take it. You do anything with it? Oh, we're just gonna coil that up and put it in our pocket, okay.
A long rubber hose. Red and white boundary tape. Long iron bars. An ordinary cigarette. That thing is rather rusty and
I don't think we can do anything with the jack just yet. I don't know if we'd want to. So let's head down to the sewer for now.
that way goes down to yesterday's digested chicken. Yum.
See what other puzzles we have here. 'Cause we might be able to just get in through the sewer.
It stinks to high heaven, and the reason for it does not need analysis.
Matches.
The box seems to be dry. One of the sewage workers probably dropped it here.
There we go. Well, I can already think of one thing to do.
Some of the soldiers have been using that hole in the floor as a rubbish bin. They could at least have let a couple of gold rings drop into it.
Let's dig through it. Oh, we can't.
That bright light could be from a floodlight, according to which I must be under the railway station now. I assume that this pipe is for wastewater from the station. A heavy-duty safety door.
Let's open it.
The door is open a bit, but it seems to have wedged itself against something.
Good thing we have some iron bars.
That's a heavy security door. An iron bar will not be enough to get that one open.
Okay, so we can't make a bigger iron bar. Okay. Okay, so we just have a flaming cigarette in our inventory now. So,
From up there, one can watch over the entire area. I'd better try to be as inconspicuous as possible, and very careful.
so that's about where we're under. Can we... Rusty card. Oh, hey, here we go.
I'll try to support this wreck with these bricks. That thing is completely rusted, and the crank doesn't move. Even with wheels, that thing probably wouldn't move. Without wheels, there is not a hope in hell. Even with...
Combine. I feel like the puzzle is we have to...
That thing is completely rusted, and the crank doesn't move.
Oh. Oh, man. Can we lubricate it maybe with the,
I assume that this pipe is for wastewater from the station. That's a heavy
Okay. So, we gotta get the jack out somehow. We don't get dialogue for that.
I still haven't found anything that can help me. And even this Sergey guy...
Okay.
That thing is rather rusty.
Butter! We can use the butter!
Good idea. I can use the butter for lubrication.
No, maybe we can... Grab it? Okay. Now I'm thinking we can use this jack on the door. Okay, she's moving towards it, so...
Done it. It's open.
Alright.
This one's been sprayed red. Is that of any importance? There is no opening for a key or anything like that. Not visible anyway. I don't know what's in there. It looks a bit like toxic waste. A valve. One can open and close the pipe with that. There is nothing swimming around in there apart from a few objects I'd rather not describe.
Not go right up. Let's turn
Why
it.
should I? Until I get an answer to this question, I'm not touching it.
Okay. Fine. Then go up. Or like
Either
it.
the latter is in an awful condition, or surprise visitors out of the sewage system are unwanted visitors. No, I can't get up there that way.
Oh, well, good thing we have these iron bars.
The iron bars are too long and would probably get wedged in the shaft, so I can't use them as rungs for the ladder. Why should I?
The hose.
All of the rungs are missing. This one's been sprayed red. The iron bars are too long and would probably get wedged in the shaft, so I can't use them.
Let's see why not. I mean, if they're wedged in the shaft, I mean, that's still good enough, right? Okay, so...
Some of the soldiers have been...
I think we got everything at the moment. Just can't... He refuses to turn this. Which, to be fair, I don't know why we want to turn it either, but we can interact with it, so of course we want to turn it. Good thing that train is taking its sweet, sweet time. We can't actually, like, go this way, can we? Okay.
That rust bucket, even with wheels, dirt and refuse.
Oh, we can take more stuff out of the rubble now?
I have already picked up all the treasures. I could, of course, burrow around in that filth a bit longer, just for fun, but maybe later.
Okay. That. Is there, anything else we can ask him?
Hello, Yushin. Has anything special happened?
No?
Okay. So it seems like we have everything. I just have to... Let me write his name down. Yushin... Train... Depot... Card. Wiki. Only we could like saw these also. Can we offer him a cigarette maybe, which would be kind of silly, but maybe we could lure him with that. Nope. Let's just walk over. See if he reacts. Pop the wire. Okay. Oh, are we doing this?
You look unbelievably strong. Are you really powerful as you look, or is it more fat than muscle?
Well, I do work out a little. After all, I want to make sure my body is still easy on the eyes in 10 years.
Of course, optically, it is really very impressive. Problem with most bodybuilders is that they can pump huge weights and then not manage to open a jam jar.
Hey, wait. Show me the jam jar first.
Oh, have I insulted somebody's honor? I don't have a jam jar with me, but I do have these iron bars.
Give it to me. That's one of my easiest exercises.
Oh, okay. That's not exactly what I planned, but okay.
Wow, I'm really impressed.
Well, thank you.
Yushin has done some great work on this.
I thought we were just going to smack him with the iron bar, but I mean, that wasn't a great plan since our flirting, if you can call it that, has been less than impressive, but hey, now if they're bent, maybe we can just barely squeeze them in here.
If I stand on the very edge of the rungs, they should hold my weight.
Alright, now let's get out of here. Maybe. I have a feeling we're...
So now I'm inside. Now the only question is where my father could be, and how I can look around without being caught by a soldier.
Alright, so I think this is probably a good place to break. We managed to get inside. We still have... Yep, we still have access to the canal, so... I think I already see what we... I'm not going to remember this for next time, so I'm just going to... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so let's do this real quick. It's a man, baby.
Hello? Are you all right in there?
What? Yeah. You always do that?
What?
You know, peep on strangers in the bathroom.
I'm not peeping.
What then?
You were making some really strange noises. I just wanted to see if everything was all right. It sounded somehow sick.
Are you from the FSB?
Is that how I look?
No idea. I can't see you.
Well, no, I'm not. Why does everyone here ask me if I'm from the FSB?
Well, they're running around all over here, and I don't want any trouble.
Who does? Why? Do you have anything to fear?
I will if the train's supposed to leave but doesn't. You see, I dropped the key in the toilet.
Unpleasant. I wish you successful fishing.
Very funny. My problem is also your problem.
How come?
Because I'm the train driver, and it's the key to the train.
Oh, don't you have a spare key?
No, that's why I'm afraid to come out of here. I can't tell anyone that the train can't go anywhere because the train driver lost his own key in the toilet.
No, better not.
Please don't give me up.
Alright.
Regarding the Secret Service people,
What about them?
what are they doing here?
No idea. I didn't ask, and I hope they won't ask me.
That sounds like a very wise strategy. Where exactly is the train going?
You should know that.
Yes, but we got no such exact explanation.
Well, I'm sure I don't know more than you. And if so, there has to be a good reason for it.
Who's on board the train?
No idea. I'm just the train driver. They only tell me what I need to know. And you? Did you sleep during the briefing?
No, it wasn't especially precise. I thought you might know more. I nearly blabbed. I should be more careful. That guy is taking his oath of silence very seriously. Maybe someone else is in more of a mood for a chat. How long have you been sitting here?
About 3 hours.
Isn't that really exhausting?
Yeah, there's a horn you could toot.
Shall we start a choir?
Very funny. Now I just have to make sure I get a handle on my stomach again. What's coming out just isn't normal.
It's true. Sitting on the toilet is like real life. You have to be able to let go. But now is really the time to change the subject. Will you be all right without me?
Sure, I have to.
Alright, so I guess that's not exactly what I thought would how that would work, but I think this is the whole
Some of the soldiers.
No. Okay, so we can look at this again.
There is a small key in it. A sieve at the other end of the pipe is stopping it getting washed away. The sieve is probably there to stop rubbish getting into the pipe system. If I open the valve, the wastewater should flow through the pipe, if there were any water to flow. And as long as none flows, I don't have to turn this wheel unnecessarily. This one's been sprayed red. Is that of any importance?
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what to do, actually. I thought we were going to have to, like, make that backflow into his,
And this holy place is where a man can still be a man and pee, standing up. I have never seen a woman pee in a urinal trough. And no way am I going to be the first.
I've heard about countries that have these urinal troughs, but, we don't have those in the United States, and am I thankful.
No smoking.
Hey, want a cigarette? Has the journal been updated at all? No.
A water faucet for cold water. The one for hot water was removed. After my excursion into the sewer, I'd prefer a shower. washing my hands surely wouldn't be enough. After my excursion...
Oh, but we could turn it on anyways and get the water flowing. Alright, I think this is as good a place as any to end before I get too far in this. This is already going on a little longer than I thought it would. So with that, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next time. And we'll see you then.